What's up everyone, Carlos here. So I'm back with another video around the Jeepers Creepers franchise. This video is going to cover a lot of information off the collector's edition on Blu-ray on both movies. They went over a lot of things that were planned for the films but got changed, and some other ideas that never got filmed at all. The first draft of Jeepers Creepers was completed in 2 weeks by the director. One of the elements of the first movie that makes it so good is the idea of two lonely kids driving on a long road. The original idea was to make the creeper have an origin so it has a backstory like Freddy Krueger. The draft was altered in different ways, and at one point the creeper was going to have a lot of dialogue, but the producer Francis Ford Coppola looked at the new draft before the final version was sent to MGM Studios. Francis suggested to go with the original draft because it left more mystery to the creeper when it did not speak at all. This franchise was also never supposed to have a second movie, but things changed when the first movie broke records on Labor Day. Then, the second movie went on to be successful in the same way. The location of the first movie was supposed to be a long road with no visible signs of human interaction, so Florida was chosen for the film. The creeper was originally supposed to be covered in powder, so a lot of dust would come off him during every scene, but they chose to use KY jelly instead because the white light would really bring out its features. The first movie was also supposed to have a much different ending, where the two kids end up taking the creeper truck to escape, but the creeper chases them and throws Trish out of the truck. But when it tries to grab Derry, the van does a sharp turn and sends the creeper flying into an incoming train and explodes, but this was cut due to the cost being too high. Another scene that was changed was the creeper was supposed to sing the song of Jeepers Creepers, but instead he would only whistle the tune of the song when he exits the police car. The coat he wears was designed to look very worn out, aged, or have a Civil War theme to it, and the original tagline of the movie was going to be "Fear the Night," but was then changed to "What's Eating You." Now the design of the creeper was first taken from a scarecrow for inspiration, and it originally had 3 different designs that were based off the final draft of the script, but only the first design was considered since it matched the description of what the movie was describing. They also mention that during the scene in the first movie when Derry finds the carving of some devil creature with wings, it's actually a self-portrait of the creeper. He's actually an artist in some morbid and creepy way. This is also expressed in how he designs his other weapons and how he hangs the bodies of his victims in his lair. And the last thing about the story is part of it was inspired by a real event that took place in 1990. There was never supposed to be a second movie, but because the first movie only took place during one day, there was plenty of time to make a second movie around the other days the creeper was hunting. Now in some footage of the second movie, the director says everyone wants to know what the creeper is, and he goes on to say this: "I don't think he's a religious character, demon, or an alien. I don't know what he is, but I do think he started off as a man, and then a horrible curse was put upon him, and this hunger is the only way he can survive." There was also some storyboard sequences that were deleted before photography began. One scene showed the creeper's hand inside Coach's head through a massive hole. He would control his hands and speak in Coach's voice to lure the kids towards him, but this scene was cut out because the director felt it was not time to give the creeper a voice. The first movie also had a deleted scene where the creeper spoke with a southern accent, but it was also cut from that film as well. Another scene that was never filmed was 3 kids would find the creeper's lair within an army bunker, and inside they would find a mountain of bodies and others that are left hanging or up against the wall. As the creeper confronts them, all of them except Kimball manage to escape. Now, the deleted graveyard scene in the second movie also implies the creeper is very old because it's been seen around the medieval times. Although a lot of this stuff was cut from the movie or never filmed, I think some of these ideas were pretty good. But what do you think about these things that were cut or never filmed? Do you think any of them should have been in the movies? Let me know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like rating on it, and subscribe with notifications turned on. Thanks for watching. My name is Carlos, and I'll see you in the next video.